Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of The Possession of Hannah Grace. Let's do it. The Possession of Hannah Grace is a horror film from director Diederik van Rooijen and Sony Pictures. The movie stars Shay Mitchell, Damon, Kirby Johnson, Nick Thune, Stana Katic, and Louis Herthum. When a cop who is just out of rehab takes the graveyard shift in a city hospital morgue, she faces a series of bizarre, violent events caused by an evil entity in one of the corpses. So, pretty dry week at the multiplex, but hey, I'm always up for a horror movie. But this movie had so little marketing that I didn't even know it was a thing until yesterday. And it kind of makes sense, this movie is not very good. But let's talk about the good first, shall we? Some of the acting in this movie was pretty darn good. I liked Shay Mitchell as our main character, Megan. I'm not familiar with her, but I thought she did a good job. She did deliver a couple of wooden lines, but I blame the script for that, not her. I liked Kirby Johnson as the titular Hannah Grace. She was creepy. I liked her physicality. I don't know how much of the physicality was her and how much of it was CGI, but here we are. The standout for me was Louis Herthum, who you might remember as Peter Abernathy on Westworld. He was amazing in this movie. And the movie did have a couple of genuine creeps. Not many, they were mostly jump scares, but I had a couple of good chills. However, the movie does reuse the same scares over and over. This isn't a spoiler, this is in the trailer, but there's a scene where Megan locks the body in the cadaver locker, whatever it's called, and the next moment the door pops open. They do that 4 times in this movie. That's just lazy. And my favorite thing about this movie was the sound design. I know sound design is not the sexiest thing to talk about in a movie review, but sound design is so important, particularly when it comes to horror, and the sound design was awesome. But that's pretty much all the good I have to say for this movie. This flick really didn't seem to know what it wanted to be. Is it a demonic possession movie? Is it an invasion movie? Is it a psychological thriller? It really kind of forced in a bunch of horror tropes from different horror subgenres that it just felt completely unfocused. And they tried to infuse way too much pathos into the main character. As I said off the top, she's a cop, she's at a rehab, and we find out about her sort of tragic backstory. And I guess they wanted to do that to make the character deeper, but it came off as overstuffed and didn't actually add anything to the film. Look, she works in a morgue overnight, you bring in a body, it's got some kind of evil entity going for it, that's all you need. And then at the end, we get this huge exposition dump where everything gets explained, even though, you're following along perfectly well. And it's coupled with this flashback that's super overexposed and put through a really grainy filter. Why? So we know it's a flashback? We know. Look, this movie has high points, but overall, it's not that scary. The dialogue is weak. The movie keeps breaking its own rules. We've seen all of this before, and there are no surprises in there. And in the end, frankly, it's just kind of boring. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give The Possession of Hannah Grace, and I think I'm going to give The Possession of Hannah Grace a...
I shall have such revenges on you. Both.
Out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen The Possession of Hannah Grace? What did you think about it? What is your favorite horror movie of the year so far? Or what's your favorite possession movie of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.